Hello everyone, this is Phoenix Animator.
And I'm Froggy Lumpy, and look at behind me, you can see Phenix is descending. That's so cool.
And this is episode 32 of Agrarian Skies by Jaded Cat.
I am wearing, as you can see, let me show you. There we go. Check me out. I've got my resonant jetpack going. And up top, you can see that I have 98% energy because I have used it a little bit. So, I guess maybe it does go quickly. But anyway, I am going to start this episode off by showing a little bit of the angel block. I've got some stone here, which, as you know, I call my bedrock. I've got my angel blocks. I've got an elevator here. What I'm going to do is come over here, and I'm going to make a hole right here. And then I'm going to make sure this is working. I get so scared with this. I'm going to go down this hole, and let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm going down. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm still falling. What I'm going to do is make myself fall a bit more here and kind of judge. I want about 6 blocks here. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my angel block. And now I have landed. Okay. Ugh, and I'm in the dark. Yuck. I don't like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take and put some blocks. Oh gosh, this is still scary even with my jetpack. Put some blocks here around my little angel block here. The wonderful thing about angel blocks is you place it in the air so you don't have to have a block around you. That's the first wonderful part about it. And the second wonderful part about it is when you mine your angel block, it comes right back. See, I had 2 of them. It came right back into my inventory. So there we go. Now I have all. I did not bring torches. Oh, that is not good. Okay, let me find out how many blocks I'm down here. So that's... Oh, that's 2. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I went down too far. Yeah, that's why I brought a couple of angel blocks with me, because oh well, good grief. Okay, so I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably good. Lord, I've got 2 stories here. Okay, so let's just go with that one. And so what I'm going to do here is just take my builder's wand, and I'm going too low there. I'll take my builder's wand now, and if I could land here, I'm just going to take my builder's wand now and expand this outward all the way around here. I don't know. So while I'm doing this, I think Phoenix has a quest for you. I've got to go back up topside and get some torches, though, because that is going to cause me some serious problem if I don't go do that right now. So I'm going to get them torches first, or nooks, one or the other. So he can go ahead and do his quest while I'm grabbing this.
Alright, sounds good. So, as you can see, I have upgraded the altar now. I've got my stairs going all the way around. I've almost got the cobblestone here. I actually could do this, but I've actually been coming up underneath my altar here because it's set up a system to automatically pull out things. So I've got the pneumatic servo in there. I've got feathers and gold blocks. You want to make sure that when you set that up that you put what you're going to be putting into the altar in there, because it tends to pull everything out regardless if it's supposed to be cooking to become the next thing or not. So you want to make sure you filter it, and there's a light spot there. Grab that. Alright, so the thing for today, I'm still on that quest for the Mooshroom. My cow over there hasn't changed, so I'm thinking there's something else involved. So we're still on the quest for the Mooshroom, so let's get moved one step closer, and by doing that, we're going to actually need to complete this quest. We need a larger orb. That is so true. I do. The weak orb is not going to hold enough power to cast and craft more complex rituals and spells. You need to create a better blood orb by upgrading your altar to store more life, energy, and crafting better orbs. Throw a gold block in the altar with 30k life power gathered from either yourself or others will generate a magician's blood orb. That number is actually off. I don't know if it changed since writing it, but it is actually 25,000, not 30,000. So you only need 25,000. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make the blood orb. I'm going to throw in this gold block in here. But my altar, if we look at it, or I should say our altar, doesn't have 30,000 or 25,000. It doesn't have that much. I need more, and I only have a certain amount of life, so these sacrifice runes that we've been getting, and I've made several, are going to help us out. We can get about 850 life points per chicken, and I have 30 chickens. That comes out to just a little over 25,000. So just the chickens themselves will be able to make this. So I need to make the chickens, and then we're going to put the gold block in there, and then we just start hacking away until it's made. So we'll put our chickens in. They're so noisy. Alright, now we'll put in our gold block. There we go. And then we grab our dagger of sacrifice, and you whack a chicken. And you whack a chicken. And I can't whack the chicken. Why can't I whack the chicken? Oh, there you go. You whack the chicken. What are we at? Oh. Kill some chickens. I almost ran out. That was close. There we go. Keeping it going. It's getting there. It's getting low again, so we'll get some more chickens. Keep it going. Oh, it's so much. There we go, it made. Yay, and we'll finish you guys off. Actually, we'll keep that little guy. I probably should have kept those other ones too. But we got our orb. If I can get myself to move around here. There we go. We got our Magician's Blood Orb. It's all set, so let's turn in our quest. Do I want ritual stones or blood runes? Seeing how I'm going to be making more of these sacrifice runes and more of these augmented capacity runes, I don't think I want to go with the blood runes because you can't use those for that. So I'm going to go with the 16 ritual stones because you will want to make a well of suffering soon, which uses the ritual stones. So go ahead and claim our reward. And we'll go ahead and... Oop, I just threw them on the ground. That's not good. And come to here. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Alright, so I think I'm going to wait till the end there to open the bag. I'm going to wait till the end to open the bag. So, Froggy, are you all set?
I just about am. I am just putting the last spot here for my basic basement, sub-basement, I guess you'd call it, really. The last bit that I want to put on here is an elevator. So I'm just going to whack this hole and place my elevator here. And then all I have to do is jump myself up. And let me disable my jetpack so that I can walk around. So now I can replace that block as well, so I don't have a hole. So now I can just come down here, and this is where I'm going to build my big reactor. Look at Phenix over there flying around. So this is where I'm going to build my big reactor. It's getting nighttime. Wow, that's a cool view.
I got that.
The sun is seriously setting. So I am going to make a correction, I guess you'd call it. Seem to be doing that. In the last episode, I was saying that I was going to let Phenix do the centrifuge, and the way he edited it absolutely showed me making this centrifuge. The reason why you need the centrifuge is to be able to place honeycomb in this little slot here, and it will give you your honey drops and your beeswax, which I knew I needed because this quest that I was working on, that I wanted Phenix to do, is a crafting task of a beealizer, a treealizer, and honey drops. And the first part of it is the carpenter and the centrifuge. The second part of it is the beealizer, treealizer, and honey drops. And you have to have the centrifuge in order to make the honey drops, which you need to manually submit. So I'm going to go ahead and make these beealizer and treealizers, and they are actually made in the carpenter, which, remember, I said I needed 2 carpenters. This carpenter has seed oil in it, and you can take it out and use the same carpenter. I just like to have a seed oil carpenter and a water carpenter. So this one has got the water in it, and the recipe that I'm going to need to make a beealizer is, as I said, in the carpenter. The beealizer is 4 tin, 2 redstone, 1 diamond, and 2 glass panes. Okay, and the treealizer, let me pull the treealizer up. The treealizer is the exact same recipe, except it's copper instead of tin. So I'm going to go ahead and just get these together real quick. Here's the tin. Again, it is just an image that you're seeing in there. It's not the actual pieces, because I have 4 panes of glass. I have 2 diamonds, so when I put that in there, I still have my 2 diamonds. So it's just putting the image in there. And now this is going to, as you can see, it's going to make the beealizer. Now that one's, oh geez, don't lift the parts out, because it will use all 4 of these pieces of tin. And then the treealizer is the one that is made out of copper. So as soon as that finishes up, I'll go ahead and place the 4 pieces of copper image in there the same way I did the tin. Okay, so there we go. Now we'll just overlap it, and now we're making the treealizer. So now I have the beealizers and treealizers both analyze your bees and your trees. Let me go ahead and open this up. Right here you can see it has a lot of different information in it. I'm not going to go over all of this. I will show you that you need a honey drop in your beealizer or your treealizer, either one. And by having the honey drop in there, then you place your bee, if your beealizer, tree, sapling, if you're breeding trees, place it in here, and then it gives you these different parts: the general, the environment, produce, the evolution. It'll tell you the different things, which I will show a little bit more of that later. Let's see, there we go, it's done. Okay, so now I'm going to have to manually submit these things, so it's going to take them away from me, and thankfully it's going to give them back, except for the honey. But it's going to give me a forest princess and a forest drone and a quarter heart. So I can manually submit these things. You can see them kind of down here in my hotbar. So if I manually submit, now they're gone. So now I can claim my reward. Do I want a tropical hive, which I already have 4, or do I want a reward bag? I think that I actually want the reward bag because I've got the other tropical hive, and I'm going to work with Gendustry as well. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that to see if I can get hopefully something really good. Hopefully. You never know. So I got my Beealizer and Treealizer back, and my little forest guys here. So I have a reward bag. And I believe Phenix had a reward bag as well, so we could actually open these up together. We are doing really well on our time, so if you would like, Phenix, there was one more thing that if we had time you would like to have done. You want to go ahead and do that? And then we'll open our bags. What do you think?
That sounds wonderful. So, we are, like I said a little earlier, on the quest for the Mooshroom. Well, now that I have the Magician's Orb, I can make the Mooshroom. If we take out my Apprentice Orb, put in the Magician's Orb, place a Mushroom, Leather, and Mycelium. Boy, this feels familiar, doesn't it? Oh look, bubbles! And there we go! Spawn Mooshroom. Yay! So, let me get my shovel. I just made this shovel. I really like it. Looks good so far. And I'm going to change this out, because I don't like the look of my Mycelium. And let's put some dirt in so the cow doesn't fall into the hole. Move out of the way. This cow seems to really like this wall for some reason. I'm not sure why. But this particular side of the fence, the cow just doesn't want to move from. See? Just walks right back into it. I don't know. I'm going to get some grass and put that in there so that way it'll be grass again. But, here we go! Mooshroom! Yay! And that is full of milk. So we need to turn this back on so it empties out. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Counting down, counting down, counting down. And milk. And mushroom soup. Yay! We have a thing of mushroom soup. And I don't have a bucket on me. Let me grab a bucket real quick. Bucket, 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 bucket. The quest for mushroom soup. Yay, bucket. Oh, okay. Guess I'm making a bucket. Where's my bucket? What did I do with it? I will have to find that later. It's okay. You always need a bucket. So, there we go. Oh, I think I know where it is. But it's in my bag. But we're going to make this real quick. And there we go. Bucket of mushroom soup. Yay! So if we look in our quest book, go for the flow, mushroom soup, manually detect, and there we go. Half a heart. Mushroom soup is required. Yay! We got that, which now opened up the big mushroom soup. Runes of Sacrifice. That's interesting. It opens up the big mushroom soup. Fungus drippings. Wizard named Way of Flowing Time needs mushroom soup for his evil concoction, and he needs buckets of the stuff. Now the challenge you are facing is to find a way to make sure that he gets it. Because if you fail, well, let's say he's not going to be pleased. So provide the nice wizard his soup and collect the reward. We need to make a bunch of mushroom soup, which is going to be processing through, very similar to the milk is. And by the way, the milk is at 51%. It's halfway there. So that's wonderful. So let me throw this in there, and then are you ready for the reward bags, Froggy?
Actually, I am just making an apiarist chest because I just got through taking my little 3 apiaries that I have and checking my bees and pulling some out, and I actually got a cultivated drone, which is fabulous. But I thought, you know, if I look over here at my bee chest, I am like seriously full on my bees because I've been dabbling a little bit with the bees, and I'll try to get some commons and some cultivateds. And I am like going, oh great, I need a bee chest. So I went ahead and while you were doing that, I was trying to make a bee chest. So let me just pull that out of my inventory or my crafting bench here and plop this little baby down right here. Open this up and this will actually store all of my bees. Then I come in here and I can sort them out and bealize them to see which ones have which traits and things on them, which is important when you start actually. Uh-oh. Mike, I just froze. I couldn't move. I'm good now though. So now I've got all my bees in there. So yes, I am ready to open our bags.
Wonderful.
So, and we can open our bags and say goodbye. And are you up there? Is that you? Wave to me. Yep, that's you. It's amazing how tiny you are from over here.
I'm so far away.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, if the screen will let me, do this backwards. Ready to open your bag?
Are you doing it in F5 view?
I am. So now I'm looking at you too.
Well, this should be interesting.
Shall
Ready?
we try it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yay! It worked. Oh, look. I got a sword of splintering. I got my first sword.
Yay, you got a sword of splintering.
And it has, of course, it's made out of wood. It attacks for 3 hearts, does a +5 attack damage. So we need to get this going to where it'll build itself up. Cool.
And
Okay.
I got more conveyor belts for the mob farm.
Cool. That's really good, probably. Even though you've made those, so now you've got some for spares. Look,
Yep.
we both have our little belts on because of our. I just froze again. Oh my lord! I don't know why I'm freezing, and now I just changed my direction. So yeah. Anyway, we have our jetpacks. There we go. Cool. I like mine better. But I've got actually in the process of making armor for my jetpack. I'm 3/4 of the way there. I've got one more step to go. And more than likely, it's probably sulfur that's stopping me from finishing it. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. It's nighttime, so we'll go ahead and sign off and go to sleep. Bye!
Bye.